Thank you for joining me today. My name is Christy, and we're going to go on a guided imagery mindful meditation to support you with chronic pain and ability to be able to just calm. If you haven't been with me before, some of the first things that you need to know are we're going to work on deepening our inhale and extending our exhale. So before we get started, I invite you to find a comfortable place, whether you're lying down, seated, whatever is most comfortable for you. If you need to get a pillow or a blanket, whatever to prop yourself up and just be in your most supported, comfortable position. Part of getting our body to calm down and to get our nervous system to regulate is sometimes tricking our brain into a state of calm, which can be achieved by certain types of breath work. If you want to learn more about different kinds of breath work, I invite you to join me on our regular monthly second Tuesday of the month mindful meditation sessions. But for today, if you're not familiar with this, one of the easiest ways to get started with a breathwork practice is to focus on your breath as an anchor. As we go into our mindfulness session here in a moment, I'm going to lead you with some guided visual imagery. And if kind of the story that I'm creating for you in your mind does not keep your brain entertained and does not keep it distracted from all the things that go on in our lives, I invite you to try to redirect yourself back to your breath as an anchor. Place to keep coming back to when your brain wants to go, on a ride or think about your to-do list or what all the things that can run through our brain. I invite you to circle yourself back to focusing on your breath. So to get us started, I invite you to take that comfortable position where you are, and when you feel ready, close your eyes so that you can really paint a mental image of like a vacation to reduce stress and decrease anxiety and get into a state of full body relaxation with this visualization. It's a technique designed to allow you to relax more deeply, more fully. So as you're there and your eyes are closed or you have a downward gaze, I invite you to start taking some deeper inhales. Just take a few deep breaths and exhale it out in whatever way that's comfortable for you. There's no magic number, there's no secret number of breath counts. There are all kinds of breathing techniques that you could learn. But for today, I just want you to concentrate on taking a bit of a deeper breath than you normally do. And if you can, exhale for maybe a microsecond longer. So as you take these first few deep breaths, I want you to start sending a signal to your body that it's time to calm down. And if you need to check in, maybe pay attention to where your breath is coming in and how you feel it in your nostrils, or as it goes, passes down into your lungs. And if it's helpful to put a hand on your belly to ensure that you're breathing deeply into your diaphragm, sometimes putting the other hand on your chest so that you can notice the difference, that your belly hand is the one that's rising and falling, can be helpful. And focus now as you take those breaths and allow your body to relax, get comfortable, If you need to make any adjustments to just increase your comfort, take another deep breath in and hold it and breathe it out, releasing any and all tension you can let go. Again, breathe it in. And as you exhale, allow your body to just relax even more and melt down like it was just softening into your seat. And as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, I want you to visualize this scene and let your body and become more and more relaxed with each passing moment. Imagine yourself walking outdoors. Maybe you're walking through some trees, some small aspens, and their leaves are moving in a slight breeze as they wave in the wind. And you take a moment to pause and just enjoy the way the breeze feels on your skin or the way it blows your hair. And you stand in this beautiful natural place and you notice the warmth of the sun that shines down on your skin, brings you a moment of calm as you take another inhale and an exhale to just be in awe with nature and how good simple sunshine can make us feel. As you're in this beautiful place of trees, you walk and see a clearing in the trees. And as you come closer to this clearing, you see that you're coming upon a meadow. And you start to walk out of this bank of trees into the big, wide open meadow where the tall green grass is blowing gently in the breeze. And there's even some flowers that you notice up ahead blooming. And they're in beautiful colors. Maybe they're pink, lavender. And if you smell with a deep inhale, maybe you can just get the scent of those beautiful flowers. But you realize you might be feeling a little bit tired. And so you think it would be nice to just sit down in the grass and rest. So you walk a little bit further into the meadow and you look around, and as you imagine the meadow in your mind's eye, you take notice of what color are these flowers? What are the greenery like there? And you look around and you find a perfect place, a nice, open, soft, clear spot where you can sit. And you can choose if you'd like to sit or lie down. Maybe it's in the grass. Perhaps you have a blanket with you that you can unroll over the soft grass and find a nice, soft place to lie down. Oh, and you feel the breeze caress your skin. You allow the beams of sunlight to warm your soul. Inhale and take in another moment of awe and appreciation for all that is beautiful here on this pleasant, warm day. Not too hot, not too cool, but very pleasant and quiet. And you begin to notice some of the things around you. Maybe it's the grass whispering in the wind, or the mix of the meadow flowers growing wildly around you. Maybe you even catch a small ladybug climbing on a blade of grass. And you have the time to literally watch it just crawl as it's doing its job in nature, climbing up towards the top of a blade of grass, pausing for a moment, and then the ladybug spreads its wings and flies away. You take another deep inhale and exhale, knowing that this is the cycle This is the cycle of life, and we are all beings here, just growing and learning. I want you to imagine closing your eyes and listening to the sounds that you hear in this meadow. Are there birds singing? Can you hear the rustling of the trees off in the distance? As you imagine turning your face upward towards the sky with your eyes closed, enjoying that warmth of the sun and the breeze flowing in your hair, as you smell the grass, the wildflowers. And you glance around again to see these sights around you. And you notice how the ground follows in this great curve with the gentle contours of the hills. And you look up to see the blue sky above you and those few wispy clouds that are drifting and dancing by. And you again notice the trees at this edge of the meadow, where it's lush and green and must be a haven for birds and animals. And as you look, a small deer peers out through the trees and emerges to graze at the edge of the meadow. And the deer raises its head to look at you and sniffs the breeze and then turns, disappearing in a jaunt silently back into the trees. And you can take another deep inhale and exhale to rest and really allow your body to sink into this meadow, into the blanket, and let go, knowing that you can luxuriate in this beautiful, peaceful place and recall these sights and sounds and smells all around you and feel the soft grass beneath you and imagine all of the details of this place. As you can imagine this place anytime you wish. Anytime you need a place of respite, of rest, you can return to this meadow. Take a pause from the present and feel the soft surface beneath you and hear the sounds around you. Give yourself a moment to reset. And knowing this, you feel ready to come back to the room. Take another deep breath. And a moment to stretch your muscles and allow your body to reawaken. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes, and take with you this feeling of peace and calm that you achieved here today with you, if only for a moment. Appreciate you being here with me today. I hope that you can bring this sensation of this peaceful meadow with you anytime that you might need it. Thank you, and go in grace.